Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOBH, Erika Jayne committed to staying single. Is RHOB star Erika Jayne committed to staying single after a disastrous second marriage? She was married when she was very young and had one son. Then she met a prominent lawyer, Tom Girardi, and thought that was it until she realized that had to end. Now she is single, but does she want to stay that way? Keep reading for more details. When viewers first met Erika Jayne, she was living the most lavish life and it all made sense. Her husband was famed attorney Tom Girardi, plus he was 30 years older than her, so she was living her own dream, and he helped to fund her performing career. Unfortunately, things are not what they seem, and he could be cold and cruel, which was seen on RHOBH when Tom would talk down to Erika. He was also being unfaithful, and she finally decided to file for divorce in November 2020. Within months, it came out that he had stolen millions from his clients. It looked awful for Erika, who now had to fend for herself. She eventually reinvented her whole life after being looked at as lacking compassion and having no sympathy for the victims. The performer is back for season 14 of RHOBH, and she has been seen talking about her dalliances. Yet nothing stuck, and now she is guest co-hosting the Two T's in a podcast alongside BH alum Teddy Mellencamp. According to All About the Tea, Erika claims she is staying single for the time being. Teddy and Erika were recapping RHOC when it was noted how the OC ladies were with men, whereas the BH women were all single. To that, Teddy had to ask if Erika saw herself dating again. I don't think so. I don't feel that that's where I'm at. More so, Erika Jayne explained that it was now all about her and what she would like to do and improve in her own life. I have a lot of work to do, and I really just want to be successful on my own. I have for the first time my own thing. For real. And being a grown-up, you know. Like, this isn't being 20 and being married to your husband and having a child. This is Erika out on her own doing it, and it feels good. For years, many sides of Erika Jayne could not be explored due to marriage. Now that she is single, Erika can discover who she is to the fullest. I want to see what else I can do, because if you're involved with a man, and certainly with a powerful man, there's a price to pay. First off, any man. Nothing is free in this world. And you know, the more powerful, the more wealthy, the more price. However, she does not think she will be alone forever. Erika has stated that when the time is right, her person will come along and things will fall into place. For now, she is content just being alone and living her best life. Hopefully, this next chapter will be the best chapter. Erika Jayne, the dazzling star of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, had always been a woman of contradictions. A sultry vixen on stage, commanding the spotlight as she belted out her signature tunes, and a fiercely independent woman behind the scenes, navigating the treacherous waters of reality television with a steel spine. But now, in the aftermath of a very public and tumultuous divorce from her much older husband, Tom Girardi, Erika had made a decision that shocked many of her fans. She was committed to staying single. It wasn't that Erika didn't enjoy the company of men. She had spent the better part of her adult life in a high-profile marriage, enjoying the luxuries and privileges that came with being the wife of a powerful attorney. But now, at 52, Erika found herself in a different place, a place where she no longer felt the need to be defined by a relationship. The decision hadn't come easily. In the weeks and months following her split from Tom, Erika had been thrust into the spotlight in ways she never could have imagined. The media had a field day with the scandal, dissecting every detail of her life, her finances, and her relationships. In the midst of it all, Erika had to confront the harsh realities of her situation. She was no longer the wife of a wealthy man. She was a woman standing on her own, facing legal battles and financial difficulties. But it was in that crucible of adversity that Erika discovered something profound about herself. She realized that she didn't need a man to validate her, to make her feel whole, or to provide for her. She had always been more than capable of doing those things on her own, but now, more than ever, she was determined to prove it. Erika had always been fiercely independent. It was a trait that had served her well in her career and in her personal life. But now, it was something she clung to with a newfound sense of purpose. She wasn't just staying single because she had to, she was staying single because she wanted to. In the glittering world of Beverly Hills, where relationships were often as fleeting as the latest fashion trend, Erika's decision was a bold one. Her friends and castmates on RHOBH were, predictably, divided on the matter. Some applauded her for taking control of her life and refusing to settle for anything less than she deserved. Others were more skeptical, wondering if Erika was truly happy on her own or if she was simply putting up a front. But Erika didn't care what they thought. She knew what was best for her, and for now, that meant embracing her independence. She had spent too many years playing the role of the dutiful wife, supporting Tom in his career, and putting her own dreams on hold. Now it was her time to shine, to focus on herself and her future. That wasn't to say Erika had sworn off men entirely. She was still very much a sensual, vibrant woman, and she enjoyed flirting and dating as much as the next person. But she wasn't looking for anything serious. She wasn't looking to settle down or to find a new husband. She was content with where she was, and she wasn't about to let anyone pressure her into changing that. There was a certain freedom in being single that Erika hadn't experienced in years. She could come and go as she pleased, make decisions without having to consult anyone else, and live her life on her terms. It was exhilarating, and it was something she had no intention of giving up anytime soon. Of course, being single in Beverly Hills came with its own set of challenges. The social scene was relentless, and Erika often found herself the subject of speculation and gossip. But she had long since learned to tune out the noise. She knew who she was and what she wanted, and she wasn't about to let anyone dictate her choices. Her newfound independence also gave her the opportunity to focus on her career in ways she hadn't been able to before. Erika had always been passionate about her music and her performances, but now she had the freedom to pursue those passions without any distractions. She was working on new music, planning a tour, and even considering a return to Broadway. The possibilities were endless, and Erika was determined to make the most of them. As she navigated this new chapter of her life, Erika found herself growing in ways she hadn't expected. She was stronger, more resilient, and more self-assured than ever before. She had faced down some of the toughest challenges life could throw at her, and she had come out the other side with a renewed sense of purpose. In many ways, Erika's decision to stay single was a declaration of her own self-worth. She was saying, loud and clear, that she didn't need a man to complete her, to make her happy, or to define her. She was more than capable of doing all those things on her own, and she wasn't about to let anyone take that away from her. As the cameras rolled on another season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Erika knew that her journey was far from over. There would be more drama, more challenges, and more obstacles to overcome. But she was ready for whatever came her way. She was Erika Jayne, after all, and she was committed to staying single and fabulous on her own terms.